Hi everyone, I'm Alonzo. I'm here with Joel Harris from Sterling Services, and we're just do a little questionnaire about him real quick. So Joel, what is it that you do?
All right, Alonzo, thanks for being here, by the way.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So Sterling Services is in air conditioning, heating, plumbing, water products, service provider of a bunch of different businesses. Started out as an air conditioning and heating business, and then later on, probably a year into it, we started doing other things like plumbing and water. Not because it wasn't really by design at first. It was customers asking us, hey, this is great. Do you do water heaters? Do you do garbage disposal? Do you do softeners? Quite frankly, I got tired of saying no. So that's how the second part of the ancillary lines of services kind of evolved.
Looking behind you, I see a lot of outstanding sales achievement. I just want to ask you what skills led you to get that high in business? Like, what skills helped you become such a good business person in the community and in your business?
I think being more relationship oriented. Our business is built largely on relationships. From the people that we bring in and hire to the relationships we develop with our customers and the community, it's not transactional at all. It's more relationship, and quite frankly, oddly enough, that's where the sales stems from. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but it's totally paradoxical in that way. So that's the key. That's the key.
Relationship, not transaction.
Correct. Exactly. Exactly.
And so, when you're hiring new employees, you're looking for potential employees. What kind of skill sets are you looking for? Looking more towards practical or more towards like influence and social building?
Character first.
Okay.
High character guys. I'm a pretty technical person. I do a lot of technical training. I can teach that. I can't teach people how to be I need high character guys. If I have that, I can teach them the skills. I can give them the skills. I can set them up to succeed if they're the right people. That's really my job when I hire somebody, is to set them up to succeed. We need good people. We need the right people coming in, new people, young people, and we teach them from there, and we'll build them. If you have the right tools, we've got the systems in place where we'll take it from there. We just need your commitment. That's it.
That's always a good thing. And so, what advice would you give to younger generation, those who are looking for jobs that pay more than like a different entry level job like fast food?
First, what really moves you? Find your purpose. You know, it's easy. It's kind of a nebulous, non-specific thing, but we all have a purpose. You got to figure out what it is. Erica does her strength finders type of thing. That's so huge because I have a purpose in life, in personal purpose, and a purpose in business. The purpose in business, it's a line we use all the time. We outperform our compensation. Simply put, it means create value above and beyond what we're paid. Personally, my purpose is to positively influence everyone I come in contact with. Kind of hard to do, and in fact impossible to do it all the time, but as long as it's in the back of my mind. So you have to start out with, what do you want to do, what drives you? And once you figure that out, then a lot of the hard part's done. I mean, you still got to get the execution part, obviously, but figuring out that niche, that strength. What is that strength? When I was, I can tell you, I wasn't the best student in school. When I was in the same situation a lot of these young people are, I had a hard time paying attention, quite frankly. I was easily distracted.
Yeah,
I didn't really engage with the work being put in front of me. And people look at me now and they go, oh, that's because you're an entrepreneur. Those are qualities. The problem is, at that time when I was that age, that wasn't entrepreneurial. That was, wow, you're an underachiever.
Yeah.
It's not fair, is it?
No, definitely.
Because how come it wasn't labeled that then, entrepreneurial?
You're successful, that's what happened.
Right, but we should be recognizing that up front. That's why the strength finder thing is so important. It's because had I had that then, I figured it out a lot quicker. And instead of trying to navigate through getting through the brick wall and then
Yeah.
figuring out, hey, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm really good at this other stuff. It's not as grade driven because I didn't go to college. I went to trade school. Turned out it was the best thing I could have done. It was I figured out I'm really good at certain things, and I didn't belong doing other things.
Okay, so what types of job offerings do you have in this organization, in your business, and what does it take to get there?
Well, it depends which way you want to go. We're in a trade, and it's a tree with a lot of branches, so to speak. So you get into the business, you can go a number of different ways. A lot of people go to trade school because they want to be a technician. That's not all the time where they end up going. Often they start there, and then they figure out, well, I'm a really good installer because I'm project oriented. So we have things for a project oriented person, and for real service heavy people that are really service driven, they stay in the service part of it and become very successful there because they love customers, they love solving problems, they love there's something very gratifying about providing that service and solving a problem for somebody. And some are really good, end up really good at sales, so that's another branch. Some they're very good at operating. They're operators at heart, so they can manage a department. They could become a field supervisor and then a department manager, and eventually maybe a general manager or become a business owner, like I did. So there's the sales part of it, there's management part of it, there's service, there's installation, there's side ancillary, there's other parts of the business that are considered kind of fringe things to do, but they're very important too, and they're very popular. Control systems, building controls, automated controls, ductwork design. That turns into engineering type of stuff. And for the ladies, sometimes we think of this as a guy's trade. I have an awesome manager in there that she manages the sales and installation department. She go out and trains these installers on how to become better installers. It's kind of inspiring. We have ladies in the office there that are setting appointments. They're engaging with customers, doing with service plans and other products and services that we offer. And then there's the plumbing side of it, drain cleaning. There's camera inspections. Plumbing is actually becoming a very high-tech industry with all the electronics and tankless water heaters. And so, where's your skill set? Is it people? Is it sales? Is it operating? Is it service driven? So there's a lot of branches on that tree for sure.
So we offer a variety of options that will help a person explore and strengthen their skill set within your business.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's
Absolutely.
really great.
Once you find those strengths, chances are there is something in this industry that matches up.
That's good. So you have both the practical side and the more, I don't want to say nitty gritty, but more
The hands-on.
hands-on. Yeah.
And for some people that's why they got into this. That's a real satisfying thing, is to repair something, put something together with your own hands, and then stand back and admire it.
That's good. Yeah.
And so some guys really need that. I was kind of like that when I was in the field. I would like to create, very creative, very good with my hands, and stand back and go, wow, I kind of impressed myself.
So knowing what you know now today, what would you tell your younger self about life or about yourself in general? Like, how have you gotten?
Don't limit yourselves. Don't eliminate any kind of thought process that of where you can and can't do. Just because I don't have a college degree doesn't mean that I can't really take this whatever I want. Limiting thoughts are killers. You create your own ceiling.
Your own barrier, yeah.
You create that. That's self-imposed. That's not something that anyone else can put on you or has a right to put on you. create that on ceiling. So it's okay to do. I mean, you don't want to get reckless about it, obviously, but keep pushing, get really good at goal setting. Don't underestimate the little things that you do well. Build on those. So that's probably the biggest thing, because I spent the first few years kind of thinking, well, this is my place. I'm probably not good enough to be where he's at. Look at him. He's really awesome. And I'm like, and now I look back and go,
Some awards.
that's,
obviously.
yeah, I can do that. In fact, I could probably do that better, which is why I have my own business now.
Very good problem. So thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure interviewing you and hearing a lot about your advice and what to do, and just overall, not having self-opposing thoughts and limiting yourself, as you were saying, and instead finding a way to use what you have and use it to your advantage to not only benefit yourself, but benefit everyone else around you. And I think that's the key lesson we learned today. So thank you so much for your time. And
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank
You bet. If there's anything, you have other questions, let's chat some more. And if there's any other folks that you have in your network, bring them over. Let's talk to them. Let's get them involved and get them engaged in something positive. Point them in the right direction.